Welcome to the M Factor Live, a space where art of movement meets wisdom of the heart. My name is Emme, and I'm so grateful that everybody is still here. Okay, so it seems like that YouTube is overloaded, and it didn't allow me to go in. It kept saying live stream is not available. But now I just kept trying and I kept trying. So here's the deal. Just in case if the stream stops, and this is not just, kind of like being delayed a little bit because this will happen, but if the stream stops and cuts off, I need for you to go back to the main channel page. So the main M Factor channel on YouTube, because I will do exactly that what I did yesterday, create a new stream. And that new stream you can click and then you can keep continuing. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it works now and we are graced by the internet gods that this is going to work because we are all prepared and ready to practice yoga. However, if that doesn't work, I have another plan B, and that is that I will continue the stream on Facebook Live. Okay, that should be working. So just in case, if YouTube completely crashes and this whole stream doesn't work and even the second stream doesn't work, you will see this. Try it out. Just, that's what we have to do right now. Go to the Facebook page and I will be continuing the stream there live as good as we can. So we control what we can. My internet connection is very stable and strong. It's just there's too many people in there and everybody is doing the same thing. So we're using it and we have to be grateful for what we have, and that's all we can focus on. So welcome to today's class. I am really happy to see you. Today's class is going to be a practice class. If you have been watching some of my videos so far, the last 17 days, you have seen that I teach a lot. So most of the time, I feel like my value to you is when I teach you things that will bring your practice further. So all the things to understand why we're doing what we're doing, how to do it, how to modify it, how to make this personal that it fits you. This is the biggest intention of why I am in front of you. But there is this teaching part, and then there is a practice part. And this practice part takes all that you have learned into the practice, and then we focus a lot more on what we're really doing on our mat. However, we need to be able to build up enough fundament, enough foundation, so that we are able to practice something without constant input from a teacher or somebody, something else. Yeah? So please know that I strongly believe it is okay for you to sometimes watch my classes. Just sit there and watch, because you will see and hear and notice so many things that you cannot find when you are at the same time trying to do something on the mat. Yeah? I know we think we are good multitaskers, but we are not. So what your brain is doing all the time on the mat while you are in a regular class, it's trying to switch back and forth between you understanding and learning and actually taking something that needs to be understood, and at the same time trying to put that into your movement. Yeah, this is very difficult. That's the reason why we don't get enough out of those classes, and you constantly have to repeat the same things over and over again because nothing sticks. Yeah, this is really, really important. I have been very saddened often in my classes in my earlier times, where I looked at people and I thought, why are they not learning this? I have explained this 150,000 times. And the reason that I have found out over all these years is not that you're not trying. You are trying and I am trying. But what we need to do is we need to get to a place where you learn something You understand why, you understand how, and then you practice that, yeah? And that's what we will do today. So today, my yogis know this, and I know some of you are there. Thank you very much for being here. We will practice. So I will try to not teach as much. Most of you know I still will do, but less than usually. And we will focus on that we have learned to allow it to come from within us, rather than me constantly guiding you. It creates a huge dependency, so that you can practice yoga only when somebody's in front of you, which is so sad, right? This is not how yoga is designed. So today's class is a practice class. We will be practicing a little bit of a standing flow series, and I have called it Finding Your Inner Strength. Yeah, I believe that if you have a strong body, if you feel strong in your body, that has a direct effect on your mind and on your spirit, on your heart, on who you are on the outside. There is a reason why people who do strength training are usually pretty confident with themselves. Yeah, and I love that, because this feeling that you can rely on your body is a good feeling to have. Because if you are secure in your body, if you're strong, if you know you got your own back, it has a profound effect of how you view life, what choices you make, and what the motivation is for these choices. Yeah? When some of us feel weak, when we don't feel capable, and I have seen many yogis who are in that state and who actually stay in that state. That is not what we want. So there is this other side of yoga, the side where we strengthen, where we hold on, where we have to endure a little bit, where we discipline our body in a way where we find that strength. Yeah? You generate that strength that you're looking for, the calm and the peace and the standing with both feet on the ground like I am standing here. You generate that within you. This is not something that somebody gives us. We're not finding them online. We are not finding these things with somebody else. You're not finding this with me. You are finding that inner strength within you. Yeah? And the way how to do it is to go beyond our limitations, to work a little bit harder, to summon up strength when you feel like, wow, I can't do this, but maybe I'll try. And the more you go beyond those parts, the limitations, the more you play around at this edge, safely, of course. Yeah, you need to have somebody who can guide you safely there, because you can't just do something that will hurt you. Yeah? But if we go beyond that, you will get stronger, and that strength is going to make you feel better. So sometimes anxiety relief and confidence for another day does not only come with us releasing and relaxing and going backwards. Sometimes we need to step forward. And I want to demonstrate this with this class today. Yeah? I hope you enjoy this. I hope you get interested. I'm doing this really for the purpose of giving you glimpses. These are just glimpses. And there's a lot of work involved in this, and a lot of really intense and joyful practice. Intense doesn't have to be unjoyful. It can be empowering and invigorating and vitalizing and energizing. And some of us need that just as much as we need the balance to be able to breathe and let go. Yeah? That's today's class. All right, there's always an intention. We never practice just somehow. We never practice randomly. And maybe this class today is not what you need, and you want to go back to some of the other classes. But I want to expose you to it, and some of you will probably look at this and say, good, this is what I needed today. All right, we will need a mat, 2 blocks, something to cushion your knee just in case if you want that and need that. And we will start right now in mountain pose. Take a moment to find your mountain pose. Feel the 4 corners of the feet plugging into the ground. We are connecting with the center of the earth. We are grounded. We are reaching down, and I want you to feel that right now in here. Keep your eyes open for just a moment. Mountain pose is clear, unwavering. Mountain pose is confident. A mountain doesn't doubt. A mountain is there with its full presence. And that's what I want you to feel in this moment in time. Can your body connect to this presence? Close your eyes. Soften your face and notice how you arrived. Are you prepared to practice with your whole heart, without judgment, with everything that has been learned so far, with all the teachings that you have been exposed to? They are there. They're not gone. They are there if we create the space and freedom to unclutter them and bring them to light. They're always with you. You don't forget, we just don't focus on it enough. So right now in here, start to focus. This is your practice. Take a deep breath in and feel the body. And you might not feel the confidence and the clarity, and that's okay. But I want you to see, could this be something that I'm guiding my practice towards? We bring our palms to the center of our heart, and we start in gratitude for this practice, for this new day, for us being able to be here together as long as it might take, for being able to take another breath. And I will never take this for granted or don't show up with my best. This is a gift. Every day is a gift. And I want you to remember right now in here, there are people out there right now who would give an arm and a leg to be able to do this, what we're doing here right now. So this should give you the strength and the motivation to find that gratitude and give all you got into this practice. Don't make it half. Don't make it just a little bit. Don't touch the toe into the water. Jump in with all you have, because that's all we got. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. Yesterday is gone. All you have is this moment in time with me here right now. So jump in with your full heart, with your body, and with your mind. We open our eyes and slowly circle the palms up. Awaken the body, lengthen and really stretch out. Make every movement deliberate. Hands to your heart, bend the knees and forward, forward. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. And arrive back into mountain pose. For each time you arrive back, make it count. Again, inhale, circle the palms up, reach your head overhead, lengthen and expand. Hands to your heart. Hinge in your hips. Start to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Wherever this is today. Maybe the knees are slightly bent because we're warming. And roll up again. One vertebra at a time. I know I've taught you this week. How do we roll one vertebra at a time? Mountain pose. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. Again, inhale. This time we swan dive forward. Extend the arms, hinge in your hip, all the way down, slowly. Bring your hands wherever they fall, blocks or no blocks. You choose. Table position. Lift up all the way. Come into a 90-degree table. Lift the sit bones up as high as you can. Feel the stretch to start to expand the legs, the back body. Belly to the chest. In forward fold without pulling on the arms. Do it with your core. This is your core working. Beautiful. We are stepping back into plank position. Slowly. 1, 2. Step into our first plank. Hold just for one moment. And bend the knees. Child's pose transition. Very slowly. Stretch out your whole entire spine. Take a deep breath in. Lift your gaze. Rolling cobra. Slowly roll onto the belly. Deep breath. Small cobra. We are doing this only with the strength of our back. I'm not pushing. I am inhaling and awakening my back body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Don't push. Squeeze the elbows together. Almost hover with your arms. You will feel the enormous power that you generate in your whole back body. Glutes, the legs, feet firmly on the ground. There's full power in my body right now in here. And I release, push myself up, curl the toes under, and lift up into our first downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Start to pedal out your feet, left and right. Take soft yet powerful breaths, so keep breathing. In and exhale. And slowly from here we walk forward again. In between our hands. Table position. And forward folds. Hand to the side of your pinky toes. All the way. Start to feel the stretch in your back. Bend the knees. Elongate your back. In this hip hinge, open your arms with your thumbs leading as far as you can. And when you can't go further with the arms, engage your legs and lift up into our light back bend. This is called volcano pose. Push the hips forward, chest forward, upward. This is not a back bend. It is an upward extension. I'm going to the sky here. I'm going to the sun. And hands to your heart and exhale. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. I hope you're still with me. All right, let me check here. Good. Okay, let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Swan dive down. Know what this swan dive is about. Belly to the thighs. Forward fold. Table position. Engage your back, not the neck. Keep the neck long. Let the body be centered around what am I doing here when I'm lengthening into table. Know why. Forward fold all the way over your legs. And we're slowly stepping back into plank again. Hold the plank for a moment. Strong plank. Good. Feel it. Feel the strength through your arms and legs and the core. This is really good core stabilizing exercise. Okay. Heels to the right. Heel to toe. Bring your right hip to the center. Good. And back to center. Lift heels to the left side. Don't stick the bottom out. Come into one long line. Back to center. And right. and lift. Feel your obliques. They're starting to work now, yeah? Left. Good. Lift up one more time. Right. And left. Deep breath. Yeah, we're hanging in there. This is called strength endurance. Lift up. Wonderful. Bend the knees to the ground. Child's pose. Extend and lengthen. Good. Inhale, lift your gaze. One more last time. Rolling cobra onto the belly. Because from here, we're going immediately into a small cobra. Lift and lower. Don't push with your arms. We're lifting up without pushing with the arms. Good. Child's pose. Downward facing dog. Let your head sink down. Beautiful. Pedal for 1 or 2 more times and then stop the pedaling. Find your down dog. Spread your toes. See if you can lift them off the ground. Good. Deep breath. Bring your ribcage in, engage your core. This is a position of power, of stretch, of reminding myself that I have the strength within me. And then slowly step the right leg forward in between your hands. Use your blocks if you like, yeah? Let me get the blocks quickly. So, blocks. Good. Elongate. Lengthen into lunge. Slowly bend the back knee down. Inhale, lift your gaze. Extend the leg and extend both legs. Stretch forward. And again, bend the knee. Beautiful transition. Internally rotate the back thigh. Glute is engaged from here. Belly to the thighs. Forward, wherever this is today. And slowly bend again. Step forward. Transition slowly into table position. Arms behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and forward fold all the way down. Make sure that your arms are not rounding forward. This is really hurtful for the shoulders. It's not going to get us there. So we need to lengthen and then extend the arms without crunching our neck. Keep it free and open. Beautiful. Slowly lower the arms. Keep your focus. Inhale. Right leg back. Know where to step into lunge. Wonderful. Find that opening. Bend the back knee down. Lift your gaze. Good. Notice your core. Is it engaged? Good. Deep breath. Extend the back leg and extend both legs. So I'm trying to bring my left sit bone all the way back behind me. Square hips. All of these movements, the body wants to make something different out of it. But if I know where I'm going, then I can stretch deeper. However, I'm connecting to my strength while I am moving. So this looks like nothing much, right? But it's super powerful. Extend the back leg. One more time. Lift your sit bones. Left side. Good. Extend. Belly to the thighs. Stretch forward. Wherever this is, do not worry. Yeah? This is after quite a bit of training. Good. Stand that knee. Lengthen your chest. Do not let your back round. And slowly bend. Beautiful. Step forward with a little swing. Table position. Forward. This time, slowly slide with your arms to the outside of your calf muscle or ankles and go with your own core as deep as you can into this position. And when you feel it doesn't go deeper, there very lightly, maybe 30%, we are lengthening with our chest, head, shoulder blades down towards the feet, not towards the knees. My direction is directing me down towards the feet. And the head just hanging down with gravity is a natural follow through from that movement. And slowly bend the knees. Get your spine first secured. Open your arms and lift up into standing. Beautiful. Light back bend. Oh, this feels good. Hands to your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your mountain pose in this moment in time. Feel your breath. Do you notice how much energy we have created just with this little warm-up? Yeah? All right, here we go. Next round, inhale. Exhale, swan dive down. Learn how to do this. Good. It's so worth it, people. Table position. Forward fold, hands onto the ground. Good. Step or hop into plank. Good. Lower down to the ground. Chaturanga. Inhale. Lift up into upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And ground into a beautiful downward facing dog. Spread those toes wide. Feel the extension in your spine. Lift those sit bones up even more. Right leg slowly lifts up. Square the hips. Do not open up yet just to go higher. I know everybody does it, please don't. So square the hips and lift up. We want the glute to really work. Lift up and lower. Left leg slowly. Lift up, slowly rise up. Square hips. Really try this out, yeah? I know it's different, but try it out. Square hips. This is a different position. So we need to learn the difference between stacking and squaring. Yeah, right now, square. Get the power and lower down. Right leg again. Inhale, lift. Good. Heel to the bottom. Try to square the knee in and lift it up even higher. And then step forward into lunge position again. Beautiful. From lunge, lower the back knee towards the ground. Posteriorly tilt your pelvis bone. Shorten your core. Good. Find this beautiful Anjaneyasana position where I'm not arching my back, where I'm opening up my hip. Open the arms for just a moment. Here we are, people. We are alive, and yes, we're going to sweat a little bit and we're going to balance. But if this is not worth it, then I don't know what we shall do. And slowly, hands to our heart. Place the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. So turn, twist your whole entire torso and lower yourself back down. Good. Press your palms into each other in front of your chest and turn over. And now slowly from here, bend the back knee into a 90-degree angle behind you and bend into the right knee. So we have this lovely external rotation. Now, when you shift your weight onto the front leg, the bottom wants to go back because that's the easy part. Don't let it. I want you to tuck under. Engage that left side, that left glute. Rotate the right knee open. Good, and slowly bend onto that side. Lift the left elbow up. If you like, lower the arm to the ground. Beautiful. It's a version of side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Good. Deep breath. Feel the stretch. Feel the power and the strength in holding this position. There is power and mobility in it. Lift into the gaze into your hand. And slowly lift back up. Wonderful. Rotate the right foot. 90-degree angle in so that both hips are parallel to the left edge of your mat. Again, glute engagement, yeah? The yoga butt. There it is, okay? We're gonna get that. Square your feet and bring the outer edge of your foot really grounding into the ground. Okay, this already is a position to work on. Left arm lifts up. We're bending over to the right side. Stay sideways. Don't crunch and create a hip hinge. This is a side bend over my side body. Good, beautiful. And then slowly take that left arm, lower it down to the ground. Lift up the right arm, reach up high, and come into light chest opening only on the right side. I don't want this to be a back bend for the lower back. I want it to be a chest opening for the right side of your rib cage. And I even feel this in my right hip. Yes, beautiful. And slowly lift back up. Pinwheel motion back down to the right side. We are gracefully stepping back into downward facing dog. If you need a break, this is the break where you can go into child's pose, where you can take a moment of rest and release. If you can rest with me in downward facing dog, please stay. This is how it looks like when somebody practices. Yeah, it's not just a 15-second snippet. There's a lot of work in it, yeah? Left leg slowly lifts up. So let's do this one more time on the other side. Square hips. Try it out at least, yeah? Try it out. I want today hips square. I want you to feel that glute on that side. Good, other side. Right leg lifts. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Left side. Yeah, there's power in it. Yeah, I know. We can do this. Good. One more. One more. Good. Slowly. Lower down. Left leg is the one that goes forward. Ready? Lift up. Bend the knee. Keep the internal rotation. Heel to the bottom as close as you can. Lift up even higher. Come try it. At least try it. Know where you're going. Yeah? Today is not about being able to do something. Today is about going beyond our comfort zone. Bend the back knee down. Deep breath. Good. Posterior pelvic tilt. Find your beautiful hip open position here. Oh. Open the arms. Take a moment. Here we are. I'm offering myself with everything I got. It is what it is today, and I'm accepting that. And I am celebrating that wherever I am. But I'm here with my whole heart. I'm not hiding. There's no need to hide. And I think this time shows us more than any time. Hands to your heart, deep breath. Core engagement. Right elbow to the outside. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this one more time because I want you to feel the core position. Hands onto your shoulders very lightly, and we're twisting. So twist as far as you can and notice which muscles are working there. Keep the elbows open. Yes. And again, twist. And again, one more. Good, twist, we can do it. All right, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Good, and then left hand on top of the right hand. Slowly, good. Control, coordination, stability, that's what we're looking for. And the path to that is to strengthen our bodies. Yeah, good, beautiful. Hands to your heart. All right, right foot lifts up. We're turning the right leg into a 90-degree angle. And we're raising up to the right side. So now you can see this here from the back. I don't want my hip to tilt forward. Remember, anterior pelvic tilt. I want it to stay as upright as possible. So you will feel already here, maybe this way, yes. You will feel, and if you bring your right hand onto your sacrum, and then your left hand to the back of your left knee, and then you push that left knee out. Yes, can you feel it? So we're really strengthening our legs. That's what we need for the full version of Parsvakonasana. You need that power. So let's do this a few more times. Let this left knee rotate out. Push it. Put your hand to the back and push with your knee into your hand. Push, yes. Who feels this in the glutes? I know my yogis do because they're probably laughing. All right, here we go. So from here, left elbow onto your left knee. One more time, zip up the core in this lower core center, right up here, because that correlates with my sacrum. Beautiful. And then lift up the right arm. And lean over just as much. You can't go deep here, yeah? Just as much. And then left arm, if you like, lower it down to the ground and find that position. Beautiful. Deep breath. Good. Stack the shoulders on top of each other. Notice your core. Notice if you can reach a tiny bit more than you think you can. Can we go a tiny smudge further? And slowly lift up. Wonderful. Left leg rotates in. So from here, the whole entire thigh rotates in. And the outer edge of the foot is firmly on the ground. Spread your toes onto the ground. I hope you can see this here. Let me turn around. Good. Deep breath. All right. Outer edge of the foot. This is a lovely way to have our foot get into this position more and more. Right arm lifts. We're staying completely sideways and we're bending over to the left side. It is a very clear side bend in the waist. In the waist. Oh, I feel it. Deep breath. So now I'm staying there and I'm playing with my edge. Going a little bit deeper if you can. Can you still feel the glute in the back? Can you feel your core? Can you feel how your abdominals can show up and activate for you? If you know where to go. And then slowly let that right arm lower down to the ground. Good. One more time. Push the hip forward. So if your arms are not as long, like see I'm on my fingertips, you can always go onto your block. Yeah? Beautiful. And then left arm lifts up. And we're coming into a beautiful left side body chest opener. Oh. Now we linger in there with our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, one more. One more. We can do it. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Slowly rotate back. Rotate the right knee. Good. Step into downward facing dog. Lift up and ground your heels. Yay! Oh, left and right side. Deep breath. We are walking or jumping forward. Here we go. In between our hands. Table position. All the way down to the ground. Don't pull with your arms. Do it with your core, people. Slowly lengthen. Bend the knees. Thumbs up as high as you can. Core engaged. Upper back muscles. Head and neck. And lift up. Oh, light back bend. Beautiful. Chest forward, upward. Hands to our heart. Take a breath. Now feel what's going on in your body. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the warmth. Some of you are probably starting to sweat a little bit. I know I am. I hope I'm not the only one. Good. We open our palms. Notice your mind. Notice what's going on. Notice the self-talk right now. What are you saying to yourself? Does it go a little bit like, wow, I can't do this. This is too much. Why am I even doing this? Maybe I should just stop. And some of you might think, oh, this feels great. Wonderful, amazing. And the difference between those two stories is a long time of practice. That's it. The practice stands between this feeling of, I don't know how to do this. I can never do this. Or, wow, I might not be able to do this, but I am alive. And this creates something within me that I need in my life. And in between those two stories is a dedicated, regular, and really wholehearted, passionate, joyful practice. Yeah? Because the people who feel great, it's not about being perfect and being able to do this. I hope you understand that. It is about, can I accept this practice of giving me something with wherever my asanas are? That's it. That's the difference. And most people don't get to that place because we are taught that we need mastery of the poses to be able to feel this part. But I'm here to tell you that you don't. All we do is a specific spirit and an attitude in our practice. Yeah, good. Got a little break. Here we go. Inhale. Let's go. Another round. Stay with me. Forward fold. All the way down. Good. Slowly, table position, stay low. Good, close your feet together all the way. Feet, ankles, knees, everything stays together. Lower the bottom. I want you to really, from the fingertips on your blocks or the ground, lower the bottom however low it allows you to go. Wonderful. And then lift up your arms, first halfway. Good. And then all we do is we go a little lower. And lift up. Good. Keep your core engaged. Lower, a little lower. Good. And lift up. Focus on going lower and balancing there. Feel the strength of your legs. Good. And lift up the arms. Stay in that position. Good. Know where this is. Lower, a little bit lower. Good. And then slowly forward fold all the way down. Hug around your calf muscles and forward. Beautiful. Hop or step into plank. Heels to the right side. Good. Side plank on the right. Take that left arm and rotate in and lift up. Rotate only the shoulder girdle and lift back up. One more time. Rotate. Lift back up. Stay high and low and to center. Deep breath. Heels to the left. Heel to toe. Lift up. Find first your long position here. Extend the arm. And then we're rotating only the shoulders around our own armpit. 2. And lift. Look how my hips are not really moving. Good, so I'm not moving my hips. Yeah, only my rib cage. Lift up, back to center. Good. Right elbow, left elbow. 1, 2. Good. Hold this position. And lift back up. Right, left. There we go. Bend your knees. And slowly release down into child's pose. Beautiful. From here, plank again. Plank. Good. Knees to the ground. Child's pose. And plank. Elbow, right, left. Hands, right, left. Knees to the ground and child's pose. Good. Hang in there with me. Deep breath. Curl the toes under one more time. Plank position. 1. Good. Downward facing dog. Slowly ground your heels. Good. Right leg. Stack your hips. From this squareness, we are now stacking our hips. And there's a huge difference in movement. We're square and then we're stacking. And we're not bringing the leg back, we're just stacking in one long line. And I want you to really pay attention to your core. Because most of us, we hang in our back. Last time, lift and stack. Back to center, heel to the bottom, step forward. Wonderful. Come into lunge. Bend the back knee down. Good. Now, you might want to put something below your left knee. So I'm going to slowly turn around, get my little knee pad, and Keep going. All right. We are in low lunge. I would like for you to step the right foot 1 foot width to the side. So just one, from knee and hip being in one line. I want this knee to come 1 foot width out to the side. And both hands to the inside of the right thigh. Wonderful. And now we're starting to twist into our hip. What we are doing is internal rotation and external rotation. So I'm going to show you here so you can see it. So what I'm doing is I am rotating my back thigh in as much as I can and out. And slowly in and out. And along this rotation that you do slowly, I want you to feel, can you extend this left side of the body some more and lengthen that forward? Yeah, most people in lizard pose just go down. This is not about going down. This is about going up and then letting this lower part go down. And then I can go lower, but I'm keeping my back extended. That's the essence of this pose. And this is really important to understand, yeah? So wherever this is, the stretch is in the hip flexor. If you are not reaching your hip flexors, if you don't know where they are, you won't be able to get the stretch. And it might be just an opening on the right side, which is okay, but which is just one part, yeah? So there's so much to learn. Okay, left hand onto the ground. We're twisting to the right, back. Twist your whole back to the right. Good. And then right hand around the left foot and start to stretch into this beautiful twisted front thigh stretch. Deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Know where this movement is taking you. I know where it's taking me, and I can go with it and slowly extend that leg. Beautiful. Turn back in. Walk this right foot out to the left side, and we're coming into 90-90 position. Yeah, a wonderful, wonderful position that is so valuable for all of us. So the right knee tries to press into the ground, left knee and heel into one long line. Deep breath. Extend the arms. Rotate the palms out so that the thumbs are rotating out. And I am leaning forward and lifting back up. And 2. And lift back up. And 3. Lift back up. Wonderful. The power of your right hip is creating this movement. So I'm pressing in. There's a lot of strength, but you see I'm creating movability that is held by my own muscles, by my own strength. Good. That's what we want in yoga. And lift up. Beautiful. Bring the right leg in. Cross the left knee over, left foot over the right knee. And we sit upright. Good. Deep breath. Lift up the right arm to the outside of the left knee. Good. And slowly start to twist. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly counter twist to the right. And open the left leg up to the back. Come onto your hands into downward facing dog and extend. Beautiful, deep breath. Plank position, slowly roll into plank. Lower to the ground, super slow. All the way down. Pull forward, lift up into upward facing dog. And push back into down dog. Left leg slowly rises up. Stack the hips. 1. Square. 2. Square. Completely. Turn the whole hip back in. 3. Hang in there with me. You can do it. This is our last little effort. 4. Core, 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 core. Now it's getting tired. I can feel it. 5. Back to center. Heel to the bottom. And slowly, control, control. Step forward into lunge. Bend the back knee down. Wonderful. Left foot, 1 foot width to the side. Lizard pose. Now, internal and external rotation of the back hip. So very slowly. I want you to feel how much can I turn in? Can I go in more? And how much can I turn out? Now, the playfulness is, can I turn in without turning my whole entire back and hip? Can I do this out of my leg instead of my spine, my sacrum? Good. And now also feel the external rotation in that front hip. It's a massage. We are massaging our hip. And look, I'm kind of like creating movements where I can feel, wow, this is where I can go a little bit deeper. Oh. And I'm not just holding, I am moving through. And because I'm moving through, I am not signalizing my body to tense and tighten up. Yeah, wonderful. So slowly. Lengthen your spine, lengthen. Good. Here comes our twist. Right hand onto the ground, maybe in one long line with your left toes. And we twist open to the left. So see if your whole arm and torso can twist. Good. Right foot, left hand, and slowly see if you can, find that stretch. Remember the 2 stories that I talked about? The story of, gosh, this hurts. I can't do it. I don't like it. I hate it. Let me go to a different channel. This is not what I want. Or, wow, this is really getting me to my limits. I feel it. How can I stay here? How can I breathe? How can I be here for a moment with all the discomfort and all this feeling of, wow, I'm not sure if I can do it. That's a different story because we are staying here. I'm not going anywhere. And slowly extend. Beautiful. Wonderful. From here, walk the left foot over to the right side. Just take your foot and just walk it. Come onto your left front knee and the right back knee bends into a position called 90-90. If you want to learn more about this, come into my inner circle. I'm teaching all these things, yeah? We are practicing them, we're training them. And we're training them in a way where you are being picked up where you are in this moment in time. Yeah, and I think that makes all the difference in the world. Okay, now what we're doing is that left knee, I want to press it into the ground as good as I can. Grow out of my hip and slowly fold forward. We're almost there, people, we're almost there. So hang in there, yeah, when you feel like you're getting tired now. Yeah, get that feeling, it's okay. It's okay to feel tired. Yeah, you worked hard. I want you to feel sometimes the body is shaking. Okay, it's shaking because you're trying And you can't give yourself more than trying, yeah? Good, all right, so one more time, forward. Oh, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Last time. Let's do it one more time, we can do this. And lift back up, good. Bring the left heel in. Cross the right leg over the left knee. Bring it over. I'm taking my little thing here under my sit bone because it helps me on that side to stay lifted. So what I want is both sit bones to be on the ground. Yeah. Sit up tall and long. Good. Left arm to the outside of the right knee. Very slowly. Now, get your belly out, remember? I think I've taught you this week. Slowly roll your belly out to the side. Good. And then maybe, I like to do this actively. So extend the arm out to the back. Actively twist. Yes. Feel those core and back muscles working. Yeah, I hope you still hear me. Oh, good. All right. Keep twisting. And then let the arm come back. So the back arm is not the one who lifts me up. It's my back muscles. And the more you practice that actively, the stronger you will get. Yeah. Oh, and slowly release back down. And slowly counter twist to the left side. Oh, beautiful. All right, extend the left lower leg first. Right leg comes on top. Bend the knees, and I want us to slowly roll down one vertebra at a time, all the way down to the ground. Open the knees out. And feel your body. Take a deep breath in. And just feel what it means to be here with everything that is there. Can we let go of the practice and slowly come into a different energy where we're cooling down? So my mind is starting to create a different focus. This is a different focus than playing on our edge, than summoning up all the energy and power within us. This is an energy of, okay, I am slowly transitioning from yang to yin, from the more heated, male energy to the more smoother and cooler energy, which is considered the female energy. So here's the transition. Wonderful. Bring your knees together and slowly extend our left leg to the ground. Right foot is still on the ground beside the left knee, and I want you to lift up your hip and shift it over to the right side. Yeah? So from here, I'm lifting up and shifting it to the right side. And then I let the right big toe arrive on my left knee, and I'm starting to twist to the left side, very lightly. Both shoulders, shoulder blades, and maybe even parts of your upper right back stay firmly on the ground. And I want you to just allow the leg weight, the weight of the legs and the hips to lower to the left side. Close your eyes. And just allow the body to hang. So now, can you feel the difference in quality? Feel the difference in energy. Even the breath is completely different now. And I slowly switch to the other side. Beautiful. So start with the left foot bent on the ground, right leg extends out. Shift your hips to the left because we need a little bit of space to actually twist. And our hips are wide, so just to roll over is not going to get us into a good position. We want the hip to twist very lightly, might be just 2-3 inches. Left foot onto the inside of the knee, and then really press the left shoulder blade and the rib cage and really press this into the ground. So don't let it come up, because it's not about how deep you go here. It is about how much can I keep my shoulder and my upper left back on the floor and twist my hip. That's the exercise. So it really doesn't matter where and how far the knee goes. Can you get the twist in your torso, in your rib cage, in your chest to stretch? Can you feel the movement in the middle part of your back? That's where we're going. Good. Beautiful practice, people. I hope you're there with me. I visualize you on your mat. I hope you're there and giving your best and getting curious and saying, wow, I have so many questions now. Good. I want you to have questions. That's the best start for a personal yoga practice to grow. And slowly come back to center. Shavasana time. You know what's coming. You can turn your lights off, get a bolster below your knees. You can put your legs onto a chair or sofa. Do whatever feels right to you. I trust that most of you have been practicing or have a yoga practice established, that you're practicing every day, that you know to guide yourself into a good resting, restorative position at the end of the class, which has many faces, yeah, and is different every day. All right. Take a deep breath in. Open your hair, by the way. I love to always open my hair at the end of the class. It feels completely different. If you have never done that, please try that out. Feel your face soften. Even notice where your jaws are, and maybe even the lips are slightly open. Notice your neck, your shoulders, and your arms. Allow them to surrender into the earth a little bit more. Feel your spine. Feel your torso. Feel your belly. We worked so nicely with our core today, so there's a lot of energy in this abdominal cavity. There's so much stuff going on there if you know how to guide yourself. Feel your hips releasing. There's no need to hold anything anymore. Feel your legs, your feet, hands, toes, and fingers. slowly deepen our breath. Let your awareness come back into time and place. Do not immediately jump up. Stay there. Linger on for just a couple of breaths longer. But have your awareness back that slowly opens itself back up to this day, to time and place, and gets part of the world back into awareness. And then very slowly, when you're ready, start to move your fingers and your toes, your hands and feet, maybe your head from side to side. Stretch out your arms and legs and awaken your body back to movement so we can end in our last seat together. We slowly roll over to the right side. Now you know why. And I know you won't forget these things because they are little nuggets, little puzzle pieces that you put into your own yoga picture. And the beauty of it is that it always changes. It's never the same. It's never the same picture. It's never the same colors. This is not how life is, and this is not how our practice is. So every time you learn something, be grateful. Allow this to be a puzzle piece that will create your personal yoga picture, image. All right. In this last seat, we bring our palms together to the center of our heart. We end this class with gratitude, just like we did before. If you have made it through, good for you. Good for you for hanging in there, for not giving up when you were triggered, for being curious enough to see this whole thing through, for wanting better for yourself. And I am grateful that you were here, and I will see you next class. Namaste.